Our journey begins in the heart of our cosmic neighborhood, a place warmed by the fires of a single brilliant star. This is our solar system. From here we drift outward, past the small, rocky inner planets. Mercury, scorched by its proximity to our star. Venus, shrouded in its thick, toxic clouds. And we see our own home, Earth, a vibrant blue marble teeming with life. Our ship of the imagination then crosses the great divide of the asteroid belt. Beyond this cosmic rubble, we encounter the giants. We glide past Neptune. Here the sun's light is a pale imitation of the brilliant star we know at home. Imagine floating in the silent darkness far beyond the orbit of Neptune. It is not alone. Beside it, always, is Charon. You have arrived, Pluto and its enormous moon, Charon. Closer now, faint sunlight reveals breathtaking details. Bright, reflective plains of white, dark, reddish terrain beside them. Charon looms, a constant companion, cratered and canyon-scarred. The view is majestic, serene, profoundly alien. We are arriving at Pluto. We descend now through Pluto's thin, hazy atmosphere toward its surface. A delicate, layered haze drifts above this world, toward its surface. Towering ice mountains, water ice so cold it behaves like rock. Across this alien vista, vast plains of frozen nitrogen stretch for hundreds of kilometers. We can see polygonal shapes, signs of slow convection beneath the ice. Think of a pot of soup gently simmering on a stove. Warmer nitrogen ice rises, cools, and then sinks, slow churning over geological time. This ice is hard as granite, capable of supporting mountains. To stand on Pluto would be to experience a cold beyond human comprehension. Surface temperatures drop to 230 degrees Celsius, 380 degrees Fahrenheit. Tiny ice particles drift slowly into the black sky. There are dark, heavily cratered regions, ancient lands from the early solar system, and right next to them, bright youthful plains almost entirely free of craters. A geological puzzle, old and new, side by side. When sunlight hits methane, it creates complex organic molecules, tholins. These particles settle, coloring parts of the surface reddish-brown. We focus on enormous ice mountains rising several kilometers high. They are made of water ice, frozen so deeply it becomes rock-like. They jut into a thin nitrogen sky, casting long shadows. Zoom into Sputnik Planitia, a vast plain of nitrogen ice cracked with mysterious patterns. These giant cells are 20 to 30 kilometers across, signs of ice convection. The camera glides across ridges and valleys revealing frozen textures. Warmer nitrogen ice rises in the centers and sinks at the edges. The surface is renewed, practically crater-free, geologically young. One of the most stunning discoveries at Pluto was its atmosphere. A delicate, glowing blue ring, surprisingly vivid for such a small world. The haze is stratified into more than a dozen distinct layers, extending hundreds of kilometers. Ultraviolet light breaks methane into tiny particles, tholins, that scatter blue light. They scatter blue light forward, creating the brilliant ring captured by New Horizons, yet it is incredibly thin, about 100,000 times less dense than Earth's. At sunrise and sunset, dim sunlight filters through layers, casting pastel blues, pinks, and purples. Standing there, you would not feel a breeze, or breathe. The relationship between Pluto and Charon is one of the most intimate and fascinating in the solar system. They are more than planet and moon, they are a binary system, locked in a gravitational embrace. Because Charon is so large, the barycenter lies between them. Both orbit that invisible point. This leads to mutual tidal locking. Each shows the same face to the other. If you stood on Pluto's Charon-facing side, Charon would hang motionless, never rising or setting. It would only change phases as the two worlds orbit the sun. Their constant tug likely generated interior heat, shaping both worlds' geology. Features like Sputnik Planitia may have even caused true polar wander, reorienting Pluto relative to Charon. Charon appears more than 7 times larger in Pluto's sky than our moon does from Earth. They spin around an invisible point, spinning like dancers in synchrony. Together they orbit the sun, partners on a long, slow journey. Charon's reflected light paints Pluto's plains with a faint gray glow. The same sides always face each other, a perfect cosmic stare-down. Their mutual gravity likely generated heat, contributing to geological activity. To see them together is to watch gravity choreograph a beautiful partnership at the edge of everything we know. On July 14, 2015, a messenger from Earth arrived. New Horizons. After a 9.5-year journey, nearly 5 billion kilometers, It had one chance to get it right. Its cameras and instruments gathered data as it screamed past at incredible speed. They beamed images and data across the vastness, a journey taking over 4 hours at light speed. The first clear images were a revelation. Towering ice mountains, smooth nitrogen plains, a mysterious heart-shaped region. New Horizons measured composition, nitrogen, methane, and exposed water ice, and mapped temperatures and atmospheric layers. The images joined our cultural heritage, inspiring a new generation of explorers. In one brief flyby, New Horizons transformed Pluto from a dot into a living world. Our journey is now at its end. We drift away from Pluto and Charon, watching them shrink into the dark. They rejoin the countless frozen worlds of the Kuiper Belt, cosmic fossils preserved for billions of years. Looking back, the entire solar system is laid out, a distant ring of lights around one bright star. Pluto is more than a dwarf planet, it is a sentinel, a time capsule of our solar system's origins. Its legacy is a treasure trove of data, and it beckons us forward. Our exploration has only just begun. More worlds to see, more mysteries to solve, more wonders waiting in the dark. The cosmos awaits. Pluto, a small world filled with big mysteries.